The motor actually started. Thank the Lord. Yes. Yes. It started. That's good. That's very good. I'm ready. It's a foggy, cold morning. Let's do this. That's a fish. And it's a big one. Oh my gosh. I thought it was a stick. And it's a good one. Like a really good one. Like a 3-4 pounder. And I thought it was a stick. My gosh. It hooked really good though. There we go. Look at that chunk. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. My fishing skill was awful. That's a 3.5. Pushing 4 pounder. Yeah. Let's get a weight on it. Let's find out. Come on, scale. It's having trouble. It was working fine the other day. Fixed it. My phone, thankfully, tells me the catch is 3.5 on the dot. 3.5. I thought it was a little bit bigger than that, but that's a stud fish. Beautiful. Alright, let's get him back. Alright. Oh, that was so bad. Like, I mean, just like, so bad. Like, I'm literally reeling in. I'm like, it really wasn't until it was literally under the boat that I thought it might be a fish. I was just like, oh, I hung on a rock, kinda. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the footage, but on the GoPro and see when he bit. But that was so bad on my part. That was just totally jacked up. Oh, that was a freaking fish. Oh my gosh, I'm an idiot. Came back and got it. I told you, I said I'm a freaking idiot. I knew it. I was like, oh, I'm lifted up. I'm like, it's on a rock. And then it goes, and lets go. I was like, dang it. So I immediately let the jig sink back down. And he ate it. Not a big one, but on the finesse jig. Dang it! You piece of baloney. That was a fish. Dang it, I swear that was a fish. I don't know if it was a big one, but I lifted up, it went lifted up, it went right back into that tree. I set the hook, I had him for a second, and then I felt it kind of come off, and then it got hung. And then of course I got hung, so I had to go in and get it, so I pooped any fish that were in the tree. Well, caught that one. They like that little finesse jig, man. Usually I throw a shaky head, but they're eating that little finesse jig pretty good. And it skips really good. And it sinks faster. My drag key has slipped on like the last two fish I've caught. That's a fish. That's a fish. I knew the stock looked good. What did I tell you? And there we go. It's probably like a 1.5 pound fish. Ate that shaky head. Yes. All right, let's get it back in the water. Bye-bye, fishy. He's trying to jump. Yes. Let's get after it. Wind's blowing into this bank. It's a steep bank. It's the kind of bank they'll follow. Like, this is the kind you could crank. But I'm just out here fishing the end. That's a fish. That's a good one. Watch that line. Oh, real good one. Oh no, he come off. Oh, dang it. That was a 3-4 pounder. Oh, you piece of junk. No. Look at that. Look at that hook bent out. There wasn't too much I could have done right there. I didn't horse him. I didn't do anything dumb. He just got off. But that's a good sign. Getting a bite. I was just thinking to myself, I need to get some bites going. I need to get something going so I can get a pattern. These banks look good for jerk baits. So that was right on the rollover, just as it was starting to roll the point. This little bank was starting to roll over back into the creek. He hit about 7 or 8 feet off the bank. I don't know, hard to say. On the dead pause on the jerk bait, the wind was blowing into it. Oh, that's a fish. That's a brown one. That's a smallmouth. I finally found myself a smallmouth. I better not lose this one. Look at him fight. Oh, he's barely hooked. Stupid. Why are they not hooked at all? And it's, of course, it's a smallmouth. It's probably like a 2.5 pounder. It's not as big as the largemouth by far, but it's a good fish. Heck yeah, it's a good fish. Don't you come off. I'll be ticked. Because I already lost a smallmouth last time with my friend. And I don't catch them much. See, there we go. That's a brown fish. Oh, I hooked him again. That's good. He ain't coming off now. Probably. I say that and he's about to come off. Look at him fight. Smallmouth, yeah! I love smallmouth. I would boat flip him, but I learned my lesson from last time. Oh, look at that! That is a beautiful brown one. Wow, look at that thing. He is gorgeous. I will take him all day. All day. That is the biggest brown one I've ever caught on this lake. And I've caught almost none. That's probably, shoot, man, the smallmouth population must be getting up. That's that's probably pushing 3 pounds. He's a little lean, but he's got a stomach. Man, that's a beautiful fish. Yeah. Love seeing him take off to the deep. That's a good sign, Bubba. That is a good sign. Holy crap, what the heck is that? Look at that rock. Oh my gosh. Is that shad or is that a rock? I have no idea, but I gotta make a cast. That thing is huge. Holy crap. As I was idling to the other side, I guess this point, or whatever this, it's not really even a point, it's just a roll in the creek. I guess it must come out a little bit, but it drops off insanely sharp. And there was a little bit of a hump, it looked like, and on it there were like 4 or 5 fish you could see on the graph in like 40 foot. And it came up from 60 to 40, and then it kind of drops back off to 50. So, I don't know. I had a swim bait tied on. I don't know. That's the kind of fish that you'd think, I would think they were stripers, but they're just kind of sitting there. But it is the middle of the day, so I don't know. I got a fish. Or a stick. More likely a stick. No, it's a fish. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That's a largemouth in 40 foot of water. Look at that. I never felt that bite. Oh my gosh, look how ugly he is. He is skinny and ugly. Look, he's got like, he might have some sort of disease or something. Like, his crushers are all red. He's real skinny. But he's hard. He's lean and hard. His stomach is really hard. He's ugly though. He's like, got this beat up. Wow. Normally a fish this size I wouldn't care, but that was in 40 feet of water. 40 foot. And all I'm using is that little thing right there. He didn't fight at all. I'm gonna make another cast. I was turning the boat around to leave, and I got one. I can't believe I can't get a bite off some of these docks. It's unbelievable. Oh, he wrapped me around a post. Is he still on there? What the heck? Now I'm starting to doubt myself that nope. There it comes. If that was a fish, I don't think I even hooked him. That felt like a bite. I'm almost positive that was a fish. You know, it was here and then it was all the way over there. Probably never even had him, really. There he is. Got him that time. It's not a big one, but it's a good one. It's a nice one. Nice keeper. I knew I got a bite. Look at that. He's good. Look at that. This is where I hooked him, this hole right here. See that scratch right there? That's probably where I almost hooked him the first time. He's smaller than I thought, but he's a 1.75 pounds, 1.5 pounds. He's a chunky one. He's fat and chunky and healthy. All the fish this time of year are like that, though. So, cool. Cool. I knew I'd gotten a bite on that stupid dock. I was like, that had to have been a fish. Threw back in there. Doink. I got a fish. It's a good one too. Oh, it's a real good one. First time I pick up the Shad Rap. He's barely hooked. Oh, it's a giant one. Holy crap. I pick up the Shad Rap. I love this crankbait. This crankbait is literally like crack to bass. I've been throwing the wiggle worm for 20 minutes. Dude, this is a giant one. Oh, don't jump. He's hooked in the tiniest part of the lip. Dude, this is a giant one. Dude, it's a giant. It's like a 5-pounder. This is a toad. Oh my gosh. Dude, this is a giant. I really hope I land this one. Come on, bub. I mean, it's a giant one. This is a freaking giant. They love that Shad Rap. He's barely hooked. He is like barely hooked. These dumb stock trebles. Yes! Dude! That's a giant! Dude, that's like a 6-7 pounder. Yes! That's the biggest bass I think I've ever caught in this lake. Maybe the second biggest. Dude, that's a giant one. Holy crap. That is huge. That is the biggest bass I've caught in this lake in, let's see, 2012. The summer of 2012 is when it's 2017. It's been 5 years since I've caught one this big in this lake. The scale is saying 7.19. This is a giant fish. Like, I mean a giant one. Look at how thick this thing is. That's a giant. Look at her beautiful self. That's just amazing. All right, time to let her go though. Goodbye, brute. That was a giant. Thank you, girl. That's amazing fish. All right, I think she's ready to go. Look at her just, oh, look at her down there. Yes. Oh, that's so awesome. Dude. That was so awesome. God. That's insane though. That's insane.